Welcome to Gold Mac. Today I'll be out in the bush showing you how to gold pan. Hi, today I'm going to show you how to gold pan. I'm just out on the creek today. Been finding a few little targets here and there and just thought I'd empty out a little crevice and show you the method. All this clay and stuff that I'm digging up, I'm going to chuck into the pan by itself because that's good pan material. It's been hard against the bedrock. We'll suss out what we got in the pan. Got a bit of nice gravel, bit of broken up bedrock. Should get something out of it. Alright, once you got your pan full of material, you want to submerge it under the water. Slowly just jiggle it around back and forth, side to side. You can see all the muddy clay material. And while it's submerged under the water, you sort of want to like knead it like dough. Just grab them loosely, just sort of mix them all around. Just trying to loosen any clay and gravel that's stuck to these bigger rocks. Give it another shake, side to side, back and forth, side to side. Now, lift it out of the water and just slightly tilt forward to pour all that dirty water out. Fill it back up with water and tip it out again, cleaning it each time. Now for the first one, what you can do, once you've got all these big rocks, just scrape them off the top. Just doing the shaking action and stirring up would have dropped all your gold. And then it's just a matter of repeating. So side to side. It's all dirty. Empty it out. Fill it up with water. Empty it out. Now you can pick off the bigger rocks with your fingers if it's easier. I find it is sometimes. So, side to side once it's got water in it, tilting it forwards, and then use the water to lap it out. You just stick it in and pull it back towards yourself slightly. And you can see just a little bit of gravel goes off the top, and that's all you want to happen. Then back in the water, side to side. Now you'll notice on my pan, and there's many different gold pans, but you always keep the riffles to the front. That's your backup. They'll stop the gold if it's going to slide out. But you're shaking it side to side properly, and then carefully just pouring a little bit out. You'll never have to worry about using those riffles. So water, shake it about, and do little taps so you get a bit of your own technique happening once you get a bit used to it. And we just pour it out. And when you get down to a smaller amount of dirt, you want to be taking your time. It's the same actions, just a lot more careful. So you can still use your fingers if you want to clean up the dirt, get rid of the clay stuff. But you just want to be tipping the dirty water out. I don't mind repeating that. But then just get some water in there and slightly pull back towards yourself. So stick it in, slightly tilt and pull back. Doing that just takes the top layer off, leaving all the heavies in your pan. So you just want to repeat that until you got a small amount in your pan. Right, now I've got a small amount in here. That's going to be enough for me to put half a pan of water in there. Then, see what I can do it so the camera can see as well. We'll just swirl it around, trying to see all the heavy stuff sitting in the bottom there. See in the top of the pan we've got a few flakes. So we'll put them in our little snuffer bottle. Alright, now I'm going to do a full pan's worth. Now I just sit under the water, start mixing it up again. This initial kneading and playing around with this just to loosen all the clay and all the gravel. All these rocks and bits I can just get rid of. Now this stuff's particularly clayey, so it might take a little bit more washing, but you just want to wash it till the water's sort of clean. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's a lot more clay than I thought, but you just keep washing it until it gets nicer. And if it's super clay, you might have to stop halfway through panning it and give it a bit more of a clean, or just as you go sort of thing. Already, the dirt's a lot cleaner. I'll just do it again, a bit of a quick one this time. Once again, get all the rocks off the top. I'm just doing that with my hands so I can keep it under there to clean it. You're doing one-handed what you do with the two hands, just second side to side, forwards and backs. Just let that easy. I can see there's a couple of big bits of clay which I'll squish up with my fingers because you never know, the gold stuck to it during the floods. I just keep working it because clean gravel is a lot easier to pan. So the better you clean it to start with, the more gold and the less of the hassle you'll have. You see, just got nice clean these big rocks in there now. Look at them, they've got a bit of clay there. Another bit of clay there. Hard to break all that clay up if you can. And then you can clean it. Alright. And we'll see what we got. We tilt the water to the bottom of the pan, then we do the little swirls. Just trying to leave whatever's on top down the bottom and whatever gold's in there on the top. See the... Oh yeah, we got one good flake in there at least. I might pan this down a bit more, there's still a bit too much junk in there. Now there's no need to worry about that flake or anything, it'll stay there. Just got to be careful with a little bit. Now just pour a little bit off the top there. Alrighty, I'll get rid of a couple of these bigger rocks again. Now we'll swirl it around, just taking the top layer off there. Yeah, it's just that one flake in the top there now. Oh, yep, there might be a little bit of gold there with it. One little speck with it. So that's basically it. I'm just going to pan it all out so I can show you nicely. You can do this as well, you just got to really take your time, be comfortable with what you're tipping out. So now we've got just a little bit in there, that'll be much easier to work out. There we go, we've got a speck of gold and a flake of gold. If I put it in the shadow it might be a bit easier. So yeah, nice. Alright, what we got from those two pans. 5 specks of gold and a little flake. Now considering we only had a few handfuls of dirt in there, that's pretty good. Probably need to come back and do buckets and buckets worth. But thanks for watching today. That's how you gold pan.